My name is Anne-Claire Morier. This week I'm working as a RUP Access assistant with my husband in North Wales. I'm 34, I live in Bristol, and I'm also a teacher, a language teacher. RUP Access is a way of accessing to a side of a building or to a side of roads, but instead of using scaffolding, using RUPs. I started climbing when I was 16 in France. I love being outside, especially obviously when it's nice weather. I grew up in the countryside, and any opportunity to be outside, to go biking, to climb, to walk, yeah, I love it. My dad is an engineer and my mum helps out at the hospital. My parents, I think, influenced me when I was 18 because I didn't know what I wanted to do, so they thought maybe psychology was a good degree to have. I started studying psychology at the university for 2 years, and then I did also a bit of sociology and moved to London on my 4th year. And really enjoyed London, really liked it, so stayed another year and started climbing indoors and working as well at the climbing wall. And that's how I became a climbing instructor. Moving to London was a major turning point for me because I had to learn a new language. I couldn't speak English very well when I moved to London, and also studying and meeting new people, and I met my husband as well in London, so that was definitely a turning point. It was not a bad thing to do psychology as a degree because I learned quite a lot about people and behaviour, etc. But I realised I didn't want it to work in psychology. After doing it for 3 years, I was not interested by it anymore. I think my parents would have loved me to have stayed in France and worked in France as a psychologist. What my parents think about climbing, they are scared because the children of some of their friends died quite a long time ago, but they died climbing, and they never been really keen on me going climbing. I love to do some yoga. I've just started doing Pilates, and I love climbing with my husband, with my friends, and I love skiing. I do love sitting in a pub as well with my friends and eating lots of really nice food, and I love cooking and gardening. I do want to be a full-time teacher, yeah, because it still gives you a lot of freedom, lots of time for my passions. But when I become a full-time teacher, a permanent teacher in a school, then I won't be able to do these kind of courses. But it's nice to know that if I decide to stop doing it, or if I, for whatever reason, I've got to stop doing it, I always kind of fall back on doing other things.